welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing a first impression and a makeup tutorial using the It'sMyRayeRaye BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. So as you guys know, I started off using BH Cosmetics. That was my first like big girl purchase, like with my own money. This was my first makeup purchase with my own money, I guess you could say. So I haven't really bought anything new from BH Cosmetics besides the Carly Bible palette, and then when this one came out with It'sMyRayeRaye, I was like, yes, I definitely need to get this palette. She came out with, there is 21 eyeshadow colors, 3 highlighters, and 3 contours. So one top half is the eyeshadow palette and the bottom half is the contour palette and the highlighter shades. I will insert some single clips so you guys can see that as well, but I just love that she incorporated 3 different skin tone ranges in this eyeshadow, or in this little palette bundle. You get the lighter, fairer shades, you get the dark or the medium kind of tan to light shade, and then you get a little bit deeper and darker for the deep dark shades. So I love that she incorporated everything for, you know, just any one of her subscribers that would use. And I love when influencers involve all different types of skin tone ranges of their subscribers and not just like who they look like, you know what I mean? I just hate that. So anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing this review, first impression, makeup tutorial, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I went ahead and just primed my lids. I just used my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NT45. This is just what I use, and this is a Pretty Bar, kind of like a P80 brush, I guess you could say. So we are going to go into the palette, and I am first going to take the shade right here. It is called Angel, and it is kind of like a warm, you know, just your warm orangey kind of shade. I am going to put that into my crease and windshield wiper motions. And like, a palette always works for me. I know a palette will work for me if their transition shade is a good enough, like a dark enough color. So, and this one is, it's a nice kind of orangey shade. These eyeshadows blend really nicely. BH Cosmetics has come up because back in the day, these eyeshadows used to be so chalky and not as pigmented, but they definitely have come up, which is really good. So next I'm going to take the shade Sunset. It is a purpley kind of color, or a pink shade. I'm sorry, I said purple. It is a pink shade, and I am going to put that onto this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that comes out of one of her eyeshadow palettes, and just put this right over the top of, or not over the top, well, over the top, but not completely covering up Spice, because I want Spice to peek through, but I want to have this kind of like this pink in the crease as well, because I'm going to be using the pink shimmery shade as well. So just working that into the crease, kind of just right here in windshield wiper motions. So with the Sunset shade, there is a little bit of kickback. You can see here in the palette. It's not so much or so terrible that it makes or breaks a palette. This palette was $22, so, you know, for $22, I don't care, I don't mind, but some people may. But like I said, to me, it's not that bad. Now in this palette, there's not a really, like she has some browns, but they're a little lighter. So these Mousse and Control Freak right up here are a little bit more lighter. So if you're medium to light skin tone, those will be really nice. But she does have Midnight right here, which is a cool tone brown. So I'm just going to go in with that one and just add a little bit of definition to the look. Just placing that out into the outer corner, and then just working it very lightly into the crease. I don't want to overpower the pink, so I'm just gonna lightly dust this into the crease, just to add a little bit of smoky definition. So like this is just enough. I'll add a little bit out into the outer corner, but just enough color to give a light wash of definition. So you see this one over here and this one over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing. So now for the lid shade, I am going to be taking Tiffany, which is right here in the middle. It's like a more pinky shade. It is really nice. Looks like that. Super pigmented. Like, that was one little swipe. Oh my gosh, so much pigmentation. So I'm going to take that, and I'm using a Sigma E57 Firm Shader Brush. And oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna have to grab like my Fix Plus or something like that to spray this, but oh my gosh, this is so creamy. And you don't even need Fix Plus. Wow. Like, I've always said I would love to do a like my first collaboration to be with BH Cosmetics, and I know I'm not big enough, but oh my gosh, I would die if I had a collaboration with BH Cosmetics, because that is just who I started with, you know, and my life would just be full circle. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on lashes. I don't know if I want to put on liner. Yeah, I'll probably do liner and lashes and then come back on the camera once I have my complexion products on so we can do the highlighter and the contour. I'm really excited about those too. Alright you guys, so I have done my face and now I am going to use the contour shade. I'm going to use Brownie Bite just because I'm a brown girl. Mocha actually might be Mocha and Chai. If I mix those two together, they could probably work as like an under eye powder, but I didn't do that for this video. That is pretty darn pigmented, so I'm just going to use that with this powder brush. This is a Ducare brush. I don't know, I got it a while back. So this shade is a lot more cool than I usually like my contours, but nonetheless, I don't think it's bad. It blends really nice, but it is a little too cool for my liking. But as you see, it gives a nice amount of definition. Borderline a little dark too. Like it kind of looks like ashy, kind of. Like I'm used to my Black Radiance one that y'all know is my Ride or Die. That is the one that I use tried and true all the time. This one's just a hair too dark and too cool. So for my nose, I am gonna take a tad bit of Mocha and just a hair of Brownie Bite because I don't want it to be as dark as my outer perimeter. And this seems to work really nice. And I'm using a Sigma E39 Buff and Blend eyeshadow brush. This is the brush that I love to use to contour my nose. So for the part that I'm the most excited about is of course the highlighter. There is Moonlight, which looks like this. So it's a little golden. And there's Radiant, which is a little more pinky, like pinky rose gold. And then there is French Toast, which is a little more like bronzy. So I'm first gonna start off with French Toast, and I'm using this Morphe brush. I got it out of the iCredible brush set, and just gonna pop that on my cheek. It's not as dark as I thought it was, because looking in the pan, you'd expect it to be a lot darker, but it's actually not. It's a lot lighter than my expectations, but it still works on my skin tone. If I probably would have made it a little more golden as opposed to bronze, but this one is a little more golden. So I'm just gonna take just a tiny bit of that. And although it's like that white gold, it's still really, like I said, golden. So for my nose, I'm gonna take Moonlight and just a tad bit of French Toast. And I'm gonna spray my face with my Mario Badescu spray just because my skin is so dry. And I use my Dermablend foundation again and just like sucks up everything. So really quickly, I am going to take the shade Allison, which is right here. And I'm just gonna pop that into my inner corner. That is gonna be my inner corner highlight. Oh my gosh, I knew this shade was gonna be fire. Oh my gosh, I should have did an ombre look. I knew this shade would be beautiful. This is really pretty. And I believe she named pretty much all of these that have a name after her like mom and sister, I believe, if I remember correctly from the video. Alright you guys, so that pretty much wraps up my review, first impression, makeup tutorial using the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I am blown away. I am taken aback. I am in love. I love it. And like I said, the price of this palette is $22, so you get $22, and for that, it's 21 eyeshadows, 3 highlighters, and 3 contour pans. Also, if you're a working makeup artist, this is going to be great on a budget if you need something that's going to work for multiple different skin tone ranges, for lighter, medium, and also darker, or for yourself, or whatever. This is going to work really well for that, and something you can just take on the go and have multiple different colors. You have multiple different colors to work with, some neutrals and some pops of colors, and also, like I said, multiple different highlighters. So it is a steal, a bang for your buck. I recommend it. Go out and buy it, or get online and buy it. Shipping didn't take too long. I bought it right before Thanksgiving, I believe, and then I got it today, or no, on Saturday. So that's with the holiday being, you know, it being Thanksgiving and everything. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you noticed something different, let me know down in the comment section. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye.
What if we break the rules?